or it comes out to be 1 over 1 plus cos alpha. Or you can write it cos square theta is equal to 1 over 1 plus cos alpha. Or it can be written as sec square theta is equal to 1 plus cos alpha. I am trying to find a mathematical expression for equal speeds of the driving and driven shafts. Or it can be written as sec square theta minus 1 is equal to cos alpha. Or it can be written as sec square theta minus 1, sec square theta minus 1 is equal to tan square theta is equal to tan square theta is equal to cos alpha. Or tan theta is equal to plus minus under root cos alpha. It can be written like this. Tan theta is equal to plus minus under root of cos alpha. This condition is satisfied at point number 5, 6, 7 and 8. This condition was satisfied at it was like this. These were the points. This point was 5, 6 and 7 and 8. At point number 5, 6, 7 and 8, this condition is satisfied, meaning thereby the values of omega 1 was found to be equal to omega 2 at these points. And this value was, so this angle was theta. At points number 5, 6 and 7, omega 1 was found to be equal to omega 2. At this point, the speed of the driven shaft was maximum. At this point also, the speed of the driven shaft was maximum. At these points, the speed of the driven shaft was found to be minimum. These are the points of maximum speed, these are the points of minimum speed, and these points are of equal speeds. And the speed of the driving shaft is indicated by, or is shown by, the circle. And the speed of the driven shaft goes on changing depending upon the value of theta in an elliptical form like this. Next is maximum variation of speed. Maximum variation of speed. Maximum variation of speed. Variation of speed. Omega 2 maximum is given by omega 1 by cos alpha. Omega 2 minimum is given by omega 1 cos alpha. We have seen it like this. The variation is, or the maximum variation in speed is, given by omega 1 cos alpha minus omega 1 cos alpha. The variation in speed is given maximum speed minus maximum speed minus minimum speed of the driven shaft. So it can be written as omega 1 minus cos square alpha divided by cos alpha. This is the maximum variation of speed. The maximum variation of speed is given by this. Maximum variation of speed is given by this, or it can be written as omega 1, and that will be 1 minus cos square, that will be sin square alpha. Sin square alpha divided by cos alpha. Or it can be written as maximum variation in speed can be written as omega 1 sin alpha divided by cos alpha, sin into sin alpha. And it can be written as omega 1 tan alpha into sin alpha. When the value of alpha is very small, when the value of alpha is very small, then when alpha is very small, when alpha is very small, then this value can be written as tan alpha is equal to alpha and sin alpha is also equal to alpha. Then it will be omega 1 alpha square. For very small value of alpha, sin alpha will be equal to alpha and tan alpha will also be alpha. Then it will be variation in speed will be omega 1 alpha square. So maximum variation in speed of the driven shaft will be this much. Omega 1 alpha square. Maximum variation in speed will be this much. Maximum variation in speed will be this much. Last is angular acceleration of the driven shaft. Angular acceleration, last article is angular acceleration of the driven shaft. Angular acceleration. Angular acceleration. Angular acceleration of driven shaft. Angular acceleration of the driven shaft. We know that the relation is given by omega 2 by omega 1 is equal to cos alpha divided by 1 minus cos square theta into sin square alpha. Angular acceleration is given by d omega 2 by dt. That is the angular acceleration. This is the angular acceleration, d omega 2 by dt. Or it can be written as d omega 2 by d theta into d theta by dt. Or d omega by dt is nothing but omega, that is omega 1. D theta by dt is nothing but omega 1. Angular velocity of the driving shaft. So, and omega 2 will be equal to omega 1. Omega 2 is equal to omega 1 cos alpha divided by 1 minus cos square theta into sin square alpha into d by d theta. And it will be written like this. This is omega 1, this is omega 1, and it will be omega 1 square d by d theta cos alpha divided by 1 minus cos square theta into sin square alpha. or it can be written as minus omega 1 square cos alpha sin square alpha cos alpha into sin square alpha into 2 sin theta cos theta, that will be sin 2 theta, divided by 1 minus cos square theta sin square alpha square of this. That will be the angular acceleration of the driven shaft. The angular acceleration of the driven shaft will be given by this. Angular acceleration of the driven shaft will be given by this expression. Minus omega 1 square cos alpha into sin square alpha into sin theta into cos theta, that will be sin 2 theta, divided by of this, the square of this. That will be the angular acceleration of the driven shaft. Now, lastly, there is one numerical problem. There is one numerical problem related to the Hooke's joint. The numerical problem. I present the solution of a numerical problem for you. That is the last of this chapter, and you have to prepare now for the examinations. The problem is like this. Two shafts are to be connected. This is the example. Two shafts are to be connected. Two shafts are to be connected by a Hooke's joint. Two shafts are to be connected by a Hooke's joint. The speed of driving shaft is 500 rpm. The speed of the driving shaft is 500 rpm, and the speed of the driven shaft and the speed of driven shafts is 475 and 525 RPM respectively. And the speed of the driven shaft must be, and the speed of the driven shaft is 475 and 525 RPM respectively. Determine the maximum permissible angle. Determine the maximum permissible angle. Determine the maximum. Determine the maximum. Determine the maximum permissible permissible angle between the shafts. Between the shafts. Determine the maximum permissible angle between the shafts. This question was asked in PEC 2016, Punjab Technical University 2011, and Punjab University 2007. The question is important, asked several times in university examinations. So, I present the solution of this problem. I present the solution of this problem for you. The solution is like this. Solution. N1 is given as 500 RPM. N1 500 RPM. It is the speed of the driving shaft. So omega 1 can be calculated like this: 2 pi n1 by 60. 2 pi n1 by 60, which comes out to be 52.36 radian per second. That is omega 1, the speed of the driving shaft. N2 minimum, speed of the driven shaft. N2 minimum is 475 RPM. It means omega 2 minimum can be calculated as 49.74 radian per second. Similarly, omega 2 maximum can be 2 pi, and that is 525 by 60. It comes out to be 54.98 radian per second. The variation in speed. Variation in speed, we know that variation in speed is given by omega 1 by cos alpha, maximum speed minus minimum speed of the driven shaft, that is this value. Or it can be written as omega 1 minus cos square alpha divided by cos alpha. Variation in speed is omega 1 minus omega 2 minimum. Omega 1 minus omega 2 minimum is equal to omega 1 minus cos square alpha divided by cos alpha. Omega 1 is that is omega 52. maximum variation in speed will be, that is omega 2 maximum. Omega 2 maximum minus omega 2 minimum, it will be 54 minus 98, 54.98 minus 49.74. Omega 1 comes out to be 52.361 minus cos square alpha divided by cos alpha. This equation can be solved for alpha. This equation can be solved for alpha. This equation can be solved for alpha, and the value of alpha comes out to be, this equation can be solved for alpha, and this is 5.24 into 52.36 1 minus cos square alpha divided by cos alpha. This equation can be solved for alpha, and alpha is found to be the value of alpha is found to be alpha is equal to 17 degree. This is the value of alpha. This is the answer. This is the answer of this question. Now, it is all, and this is the last of this chapter. You have to prepare for the examination. There will be no test now. I wish you all the best. Thank you.